I had a phone call and a criticism, and it was from a buddy of mine. He watches my videos, and he said, you know what your problem is? He said, you don't put videos up on time. He said, it's just sporadic. It might be on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Sunday morning, a Saturday. He said, my wife watches these RV channels on YouTube, and she said, they put up, the ones she follows puts up a video every Sunday afternoon at a certain time, and she said, boom, they get that notification, and she goes and watches them. So he told me, he said, you need to have a time when you put your videos up. So I'm gonna try from here on out, I'm gonna try to put a vlog type video up. That's the hunting of what, just me hunting or whatever, and the dogs on Friday by 4 o'clock. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm going to do that. And then other videos like these interviews and different things I have, like building the kennel I got coming up, the garage training. I got a bunch of that where I've messed around with them training since, getting these dogs to trail and stuff. I'll put that up. The little bark things, some packing, some gear videos. I'm gonna try to put those up. They'll be scattered out. I'll try to get those like at Tuesdays, on Tuesday afternoon. So look on Tuesday afternoon, and then Friday afternoon, Friday at 4. And then maybe when we have time, do a live like on Monday. Keep watching. Crush that like button. Subscribe and hit the little bell if you want to get notifications. And if you feel like helping out, I got my Patreon. So thank you guys. And what a long day. I didn't film much today. I don't know why. First place, like I've said in other videos, I don't film much when I've got somebody with me. But today, I was riding one of their mules. They asked me to try this mule that they got. A real nice mule, Rose. She's a big old stout sucker. And and I filmed a couple times while we were riding down through there, and then I filmed breaking camp this afternoon. But anyway, we got up there and we were trying to figure out a way to get. Yesterday when we were coming back in, we found a deer kill where a lion had killed a deer. And we never found the carcass. We found the hair, and the dogs barked around there, and tried to trail, and then trailed back into the country. Not very far, but a little ways up the hill. Of course, it was in the afternoon. Back towards the east there. So we camped here last night, and we decided, let's just go back into that country and see if we can cut that lion track fresh, this morning. And I was riding that other mule, and I never rode her before, and I'm always real cautious, real careful. I don't want to, I'm no bronc rider. I'm 57 years old. I want to be careful, I don't want to. This guy's doing okay, yeah. I don't want to do anything to hurt myself, but anyway, I got along with the mule. Good, nice mule. So when we got up there and we were going up this little ravine, trying just straight across from where we had hit that deer and killed yesterday, or that deer that a lion had killed yesterday, man, the dogs hit, it's just real intense the way they do it. Just tails whipping, and then, boom, boom, and they couldn't figure out, they just falling around there, just the way you start a lion. They couldn't just take it out of there, 9-0, they were just trying to figure out which way it went. Finally, they, Jazz went up and bah, bah, and then Sissy, bah, and Bee, and even Sheila Puppy, and I forgot her name, Clara. They all went, and man, they were trailing like they're gonna catch her. And, we got to going, and of course then I'm on this new mule I've never rode, and I'm having to hustle the heck out of her to get through the country. And then we get to a fence where a fence is up, and no gate, so we have to take the fence down, get over the fence, put the fence back up. Anyway, we get way back down there, and we can still hear the dogs just bawling and trailing. Well, Jazz got hung up, and she didn't go with the other dogs. And then we got into the pups, but P was up ahead. The pups quit when they crossed the little old dirt track road. And then P and Sissy, and then they balled around there and trailed up this way and trailed out that way and trailed back and then went back to where they were and trailed back in. And it was just a mess. And then finally, Jazz and Sissy hit it going out of there. And they trailed back off into this other country. And yeah, we went up the hills and down and around and here and there. And they were still trailing this afternoon when we pulled them off. Because you know, as it was, we didn't get back to the truck until, what time is it? I gotta see what time it is. It's 6:11 now and we're driving out. I left my tent back there. We probably didn't get back to the truck until after 5, probably about 10 after 5 or so. 16.92 miles, 17 miles.
17 miles, big again.
It felt further than that. Look at that.
See, time to roll over.
Brandon's a mule whisperer. Yeah. And I got to go back and trade out dogs because these dogs are just worn smooth out. So I got to get the male dogs and bring them. I don't know. We're gonna jump over. I'm gonna get the male dogs, and we're gonna jump over and we're gonna hit where we ended up yesterday. So, yesterday. What the heck's wrong with me? We're gonna hit, because tomorrow it will be yesterday. So we're gonna hit where we ended today, tomorrow morning. So we got a long drive back. I gotta take care of these dogs. I gotta trade hound dogs out, and load up and get ready to go in the morning. So yeah, be a good day. Well, I should have known better. I brought the terrorists, too many young dogs, ended up chasing deer all day. Lots of deer in that country. And the wind blew real bad. We put on a lot of miles, never did find that track. So we decided just to camp there that night and get an early start the next morning. What mules and dogs look like when they've been chasing deer all day. 15.57 miles. So we were out 11 hours and 26 minutes. The dogs had been trailing right here for quite a while, kind of slow and easy. We're trying to listen to them. They're up there on the side of the hill, but just really poking along on it, not going anywhere fast. We'd set up on top of the hill up here and we'd watched them trail right through this canyon to the right and then across that opposite hillside, and then they crossed over and got up on top here to the left of us. And we're just kind of bushwhacking going through there, trying to keep up with them, but not get too close to them. Let them do their thing. And then as we top over the hill, things really start to change. Did they go over the top?
Yeah, they're going.
What happened, puppy? I even heard you treeing for a little while. It's like they're back to cold trailing.
Yeah.
No, come here, Booger, come here. Oh, you're a tired dog, I know. You worked your ass off, didn't you? It was a race. I just feel sorry for the mule. Now we got to figure the best way to get off of this sucker.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here.
Any ideas how to get back?
Route wings.
We need some Pegasuses instead of mules. How many miles today?
It was 50 yesterday. I'm going to say 75 today.
20 miles. It's far enough.